Greetings, Fortniters. This is Jicky Seth, and we're gonna battle Royale. We got the Tony Stark skin in full effect, and as you can see, he's got the Hulk Busters on already, with that sweet back bling. Now, I would love to take credit for this match, but it was actually my 5-year-old son who played this match, so I'm seeing most of this for the first time. I walked into the room towards the end of the match to give him a little coaching. But I was surprised at the damage he did at Caddy Corner, which you're about to witness firsthand. All I did is I said, hey man, do you want to play my account? You could play as Tony Stark, because you don't have Tony Stark yet on your account. I think he's still on Mystique. And I said, you know what, I have a couple challenges left from week 7. I still got to do eliminations at Craggy. I got to do damage with Storm's Whirlwind. And then I got to search chess at Caddy Corner. So I gave him the choice of any of those 3. He chose Caddy Corner. As you can see, a lot of other people chose Caddy Corner as well. This is only fair though. I do all his challenges, so it's nice to have him do one of my challenges for a change. So I'm seeing this for the first time right now. Look at how cool that wrap is on the gun. That's awesome. Alright, so he is cruising around Caddy Corner. Looks like he's running away from some gunfire. Oh, first elimination. Second elimination, he's on fire. He's only got the 2 weapons. Wow, look at that. Is that a triple LM? Or did too much time elapse between the second and third one? Yeah, I don't think I got credit for the triple LM. Which I guess makes sense since I didn't do it anyways. Look at this kid go. Alright, he's on the balcony now. This is very exciting for me. Every father wants to see their son do good. I wonder what sports he's going to get into. I want him to do kickboxing. There's someone down there. Looks like he's in here. Ocean. And she just got washed out to sea. That's 4 elims and counting. He was very excited to use Tony Stark. A little bit later today, I unlocked Iron Man. He was beside himself playing Iron Man. I can't wait to unlock Iron Man on his account. Look at, he just got a 5th elimination. I just bought him a Skull Trooper, the Halloween one, that's purple. That's 6 elims right there. They had the action figure at Target and he really wanted it. And then a couple weeks later, I thought, all right, I'll buy it for him. And then Target didn't have it, but luckily I found it on Amazon. That always happens. If you see something at the time, buy it. Because when you want to get it later, it's not going to be there. And from what I understand, Ghoul Trooper and the Halloween Skull Trooper are coming back for Halloween. So I'm looking forward to getting him that skin. This kid's got too many skins in his account. He's gonna put me in the poorhouse. Tried to explain to him, Kyle, the skins are like 15, 20 bucks. You know, you can't buy one every day. Kids, they have no sense of economics. There's Mystique. Got her. This kid's on fire. 7 OMs. There's another player there. You gotta get him. He does a thing where he turns his back to his opponents a lot. I'm always trying to correct him on that. And for whatever reason, he does not like to use the shield. I tried to explain to him you have to have shield as well as health. The mind of a 5-year-old. I couldn't possibly comprehend, because I'm working with the mind of a 50-year-old. I'm lucky I could still play these games. My hands are in some bad shape. Too much carpentry, 10 key when I was doing aerospace, having a job on a computer all the time, plus video games. Alright, looks like he picked up the bandage bazooka. Bazooka Joe over here. Boy, this kid is tearing up Caddy Corner. He ran by a stop sign, but there's no sign that he's going to stop anytime soon here. See what I did there? I turned it around. Yeah, who's excited for the Halloween event that's coming your way? I wonder what it's going to be. Are they going to bring back the Storm King again? We're going to see zombies? What's going to go on? Hey, maybe they should put Rob Zombie in the game. That would be sweet. I saw Rob Zombie in concert back in, what was it, 2002, 2003? What a great show. There's a couple gnomes there, in case you didn't catch that. I think I walked in the room at this point and I said, hey, smash the gnomes and see if you get any XP. And the answer to that is no, no XP. I think I did miss a couple gnome challenges. Definitely week 5s. I think it was up by Craggy or something. That's alright. I won't lose any sleep over that. And right now, I think I told him to jump in this car. Little father coaching here. His hands, in my mind, is the winning combo. He's a much better shooter than I am. But being only 5, he still doesn't understand that when you walk in a room, you gotta watch your 6 in case someone's coming up behind you. He's always leaving himself open. Looks like the storm's washing in. He's jumping in a motorboat, very smart. This Tony Stark skin, it's right up there with Midas. It's one of the coolest looking ones. And Blackheart too. Blackheart's really sweet. I don't know if you guys have picked up on this by now, but I have a speech impediment, which I've been working on since I was a kid. Sometimes instead of L's, I'll say a W. See if you guys can catch that. It's kind of funny. Little Elmer Fudd action there. If I'm cognizant of it, I will catch it and not actually do it. I just have to emphasize the L's. But I know in like the last thing I narrated, I said the word little, but I listened back and I actually said whittle. It's kind of funny. I was laughing at myself there. You can laugh at me, I don't mind. I have no pride. Pride is the downfall of mankind. It's also a pack of lions. Alright, looks like he stopped at 7 OMs. I think maybe he just ran out of opponents to take out. Oh, there's someone. Got him. And let's see if he can get his adversary. Got him. Wow, this kid is a good shot. My eyes are kind of going. I wear glasses. And even with the glasses on, I have a hard time seeing. Especially when I play the PlayStation. I sit so far away from the TV, it's hard to see what's going on sometimes. In the very next match, I also play Tony Stark, and I'm not going to blow it by telling you what place I come in. It was an alright match. I almost hit double digits. I don't think I did. And I don't know what happened. At the very end, I just lost my groove. I was having a hard time seeing what was on the screen. Right. Building the ramps, very smart. I've had to try and train myself to do that. Sometimes I just run in shooting. He got him. Alright, so he's up to double digits now. Very awesome. I was telling him right here, I was like, you know what, you could get taken out now and you still played a really good game. I'm still so used to Half-Life and Quake and all those kind of games that I sometimes forget that you could also build walls and ramps. After all, the game is Fortnite, so building forts is key. Alright, there's a loot drop there. I'm right now advising him to look around first to make sure no one's got a beat on him with a sniper rifle. Very good. Yeah, since I'm such a lousy shot, I gotta use strategy a lot in this game. That's key, though, to anything. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and work within those parameters. Some very sound advice for living. Know what you can do, know what you can't do. Alright, I'll stop there. I'm turning into Confucius' cousin, confused us. I will tell you a pretty funny story, though. I used to sit next to this guy who used to sing all day at work. Couldn't hit a note to save his life. So one day I leaned over and I said, "Hey man, you must be Tone Loke's cousin, Tone Deaf." He didn't think it was funny. We didn't become friends after that. I think he was going to blow off that chest. I told him to go for it. It's funny, a lot of the stuff he does here, I'm telling him to do. And I will tell you this, if I tell him to do something and he gets eliminated, he's going to get mad at me. I'm guilty of that too. Sometimes I get upset when I lose. I have that emote where he throws down the PlayStation controller. It's kind of funny. Or is that an Xbox controller? I can never tell. Alright, he's going up to Stark Enterprises. Tony Stark is going back to his roost. Upstate New York. This looks nothing like upstate New York. Wait, actually, maybe it does. I'm thinking of downtown New York. Upstate New York is all greenery like this. Alright, they got that head on. I've been to upstate New York before. My band AM Radio, we played Plattsburgh, and we actually hung out with the mayor afterwards. It was kind of cool. Alright, I think he's going for the chopper. He had pointed out to me that he did not want to engage the guy with the repulsors. I think he felt like he would have got squashed in that instance. So he's going over here. I think he's just flying towards the center, the eye of the storm. No, I guess not. I don't know what he's doing. He noticed this guy up here and I think he wants to nail him with the chopper. And it did exactly that. Going out through the pass. You might have to jump out. Yep, he's doing that. Oh, it's Iron Man. Tony Stark versus Iron Man. Tony Stark wins. Bruce Banner fights against the Hulk a lot. Bruce Banner always loses. That bandaged bazooka comes in handy. They didn't have it last season, did they? And then it made a comeback. What do you guys think of Season 3? Was it cool? It was very similar to Season 2, except for the big water thing. But it had the same premise. Shadow versus Ghost. The bosses, the vaults. There's a lot of chatter that Season 2 of Chapter 2 is one of the better seasons. I'm leaning on this season with all the Marvel stuff, but that's because I'm a Marvel fan. And DC. I like them both. I like Dark Horse too. And Image. Those are comic book companies for those of you that don't know what I'm talking Looks like he's sniping at this dude. Gave up his location. Although the chopper might have gave up his location. He's sitting on 11 limbs. That's not bad. I think this is his best game ever. Oh, look at that. He unlocked level 99 for me. One more and I could do the Iron Man challenges. There he goes. Yeah, nice shooting, son. Rat-a-tat-tat like that. Alright, there's 2 other players left. He's sitting on a hard dozen of limbs. Let's make it a baker's dozen. Does upstate New York really look like this? With all the colored trees? It's beautiful. I know fall in Connecticut looks like this. Alright, looks like there's only 2 players left. Who's it gonna be? Tell you, if he pulls this one off, it's gonna be awesome. 13 limbs of Victory Royale. That's better than I've ever done, actually. I think my highest limb count in a solo game is 14. And my highest limb in a solo match where I got a Victory Royale is the Silver Surfer one, which I just did. And what did I get? 10 limbs in the Victory Royale? I'm always running around doing challenges, so half the time I don't even run into another opponent. He is just scouting around, looking for that last opponent. I was helping him with this too. I was trying to tell him to look around, make sure he's not creeping up on you. Yeah, this guy was hard to flush out. You'll see in the end, he just comes out of nowhere. I don't know where he is at this point. We're trying to be careful because this is a really cool game and we don't want to blow it by getting sniped while we're just hanging out. I've had that happen a lot. I have a game, feel like it's going pretty good, and then snipe, the end. I guess that is the beauty of actually building a fort. You do give up your location, but you don't get sniped. Still got that chopper, but it's in some pretty bad shape. I told him not to go for it. Keep in mind, if he loses this match, he's going to get really mad at me because I'm giving him all this coaching. I apologize that this is dragging out to the bitter end, but we can't seem to find this other person. We're looking everywhere without exposing ourselves. I know the match was so quick-paced up until here. The ending of these games sometimes drags out. So I want you guys to please look forward to an Iron Man Awakening video tomorrow. I'm going to put that together. I already grabbed all the footage for it. That was exciting. I did the whole thing at Stark Industries. I thought that would be fitting. How about Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark? He's pretty awesome for that role, isn't he? I think he should reprise it. He is getting a little bit up there in years, but I think he could still pull it off. Same with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. After seeing him as Wolverine, it's going to be hard to see someone else. That's exactly how I felt about Halle Berry. Alright, here we go. This is the end. Oh, he took it all the way. Victory Royale for Tony Stark, a.k.a. my 5-year-old son. Normally, I wouldn't let him eat that much candy, but since he's celebrating a Victory Royale, go at it. Oh, look at that. He only searched 3 chests in Caddy Corner. That's not what I asked him to do. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and have a great Fortnite.